day, good people, another fine day in the year of the vibrant tune with Dave Brown, and I'm Car Studio. He's the man who is trying to make sure that his voice doesn't die. Because I was I wasn't sick, but I had like a borderline, like, not 24 hour, it wasn't even 24 hours, it was like a 12 hour, like, oh, I feel terrible. And then I was like, okay, I feel great. Hacked up some stuff and I felt awesome. But I'm also the man who put his whole water bottle in the freezer and forgot about it when he was sick, so it's frozen solid and I'm waiting for it to thaw. I'm the United States David. Welcome back to, it's been a whirlwind of a weekend, but we are here for AEW Rebellion, and this is honestly a flash, a bit of rebellion. We have a lot of our OCs, in fact, we have every single one of our OC champions in action because today is the final day for you all to enter OC Revolution. In the description, in the pinned comment, more than likely, OCs all around, so be sure to enter if you want to see your OCs potentially have opportunities like we're seeing tonight. We got the tag team champions in a little open challenge. Any two that want to step up to the plate can step up to the plate. I'm talking about Yoru and Wolf, with Justin Wolf. We got Gorey has requested, I guess Gorey and Flair both requested this one-on-one match. It happens tonight, in the middle of our show. Suko and Cordelia will get their scheduled match against Varessa and Rose, and they will go 2-on-2 tonight, standard tag team rules. In fact, I should mention that Yoru and Justin's match is Extreme Rules tag. They want to go Extreme tonight in our main event. Jay Warlen said, spoke to me personally, said, I know that you banned the Yakuza from the building, but give me Majima, give me the Yakuza. Very good friends with Golden, respects Golden, was a pillar of the OC division. To see him have his mask forcibly ripped off did not sit right with Jay. So tonight in the main event, it is Majima, it's Jay, one-on-one. You're not gonna want to miss it. But as we started off for the past couple of programming bits, we're starting off again tonight, one-on-one, Miss March 7th. She's looking to see who is ready for her. We'll find out. I guess we're about to continue. You're about to find out, I guess, right now. Let's get this show on the road. Let me get my controller out here. And let's go. As I go nowhere, actually, but the stars, they go. Black and hey, hold on, it's the girls. Okay, so we're saying not tonight. I was gonna say sorry. Athena did it, so I'm gonna keep it real. I would not be surprised if she'd be able to do it too. Would not surprise me that much. Custody from Marco's here now. Oh, they're talking about Sanzana. Where's she going? Oh, the girl is going shopping? I want to go shopping. I went shopping with Naomi not too long ago. It was a good time. Oh, March. March about to go out to the ring, actually. Her challenger's about to be out here ready. Your best year. I can imagine March has many regrets. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Oof. I handle my regrets my own way. Oh, wait, okay, hold on a minute. But thanks, okay. The ice is thawing. And March is going. Yeah, baby, it's March time. Hear her music, let's get out here, baby. And we gonna talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the definition of endurance. Longevity. As an iced out Fight Forever Championship still rests in her hands, one woman will face her at AV Mania. That woman is Athena Sykes. Put on a banger of a one-on-one match with March just this past Sunday. Boy, am I excited to see what might happen this Sunday, depending on who is in the ring with March 7th tonight. She is a talent that if you step up to her level, she will make sure you're putting on a match of the year contender. Mew was not quite able to step up to that level. Athena, we saw, took March to the distance, and they had incredible back and forth. Tonight, let's see who steps up to the plate. I also want to check what her days are right now, because we're closing in on 500. She will hit 500 before AV Mania. Tonight, however, we are at 492. So what, next week, we'll be at 499, is that correct? Which is kind of crazy, you know what I mean? March 7th, we'll be hitting 500, not this week, but next week, as we inch closer and closer to AV Mania. Can you feel that vibe? You got those goosebumps? I feel the goosebumps. I feel the bumps goosing on me. I tell you what. And she is here, ladies and gentlemen. Ruby Rose, another member of that 6, that Elimination Chamber 6, not for nothing. Ruby Rose has entered the fray, says she is ready for, it's a steel chair. Hey, hold on. Y'all had a blow-off match. Y'all had an Inferno match. I thought we were done here. Neo, what the heck? What is she? She has something weird on her knee. Is that a weapon? No, it looks like it's just some sort of weird knee brace. Did she hurt her knee or something? I'm sorry. No, that's not a weird knee brace. It looks like she's got like a circular saw on the front of that knee pad. I don't know if you saw it. At least that's what I think it was. I need a better look. Is that what it is? Yikes! If that is what it is, then the knees that just went into the back of Ruby might just cut up her back real bad. Oh no, come on. Not on the edge of the stage. There, hey, Farina, yeah, stop your girl. Someone got to stop her for real. She's tripping. Talk to Jags, please. Don't triple, please, not for nothing. Maybe do something. The black sheep bond. Hopefully that is enough to reach through to. Never mind. She's literally turned away from her. Yeah, that is a circular saw on the front of the knee. Whoa, hold on. Pushing Farina away and then just tossing her towards the LED board. She didn't have to say a thing. She said, "Get out of my way," without saying any words. Taking a step back. Oh, Haru with a no. Haru's out here too. Haru trying to run into pushing that. Oh my god! Push. Oh my gosh. She's bleeding all over the place. That Neo knee with the saw blade on the knee. She was trying to do that to homegirl, to Ruby. Dude, she's gnashed open. Hold on a minute. Hey. Yeah, get a stretcher out there. Get a stretcher out there right now. Thank you. Appreciate you. Because she was losing blood fast. Yeah, we'll get to... I gotta call everybody, dude. Thank you, Naomi. Oh, man. Appreciate you. Okay. March is still waiting out there. I'm sorry. This has started off way more hectic than I had originally anticipated. Um, 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 hum, 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 you. Yo, Navia, I'm sorry, I don't even have anything, like, playing right now, for real, for real. Let me get the, this is the, I'm sorry, Navia, give me 1 second. We have a viewing audience right now, and I don't have anything playing in the background here. Do that, and we'll get this Rebellion theme playing. Soundboard, there we go. Yeah, just find somebody for March. Anybody backstage, for real, for real. Yeah, I don't care who it is at this point, as long as it's not Neo. Yeah, make sure she's out of the building. Oh, you might be right. Yeah, get her out now. Yeah, get her out and keep her out. Thank you. Yeah, tell a little radish. Appreciate you. Alright, bye. I'm sorry, everyone. We'll talk about that. I had a brief conversation with Navia just now. She is handling a lot of things. She has a lot of people that she needs to meet with, apparently. March is still waiting out there. We're gonna try and get her an opponent as soon as possible. Something Navia said to me is, this could have been a lot worse, and more specifically, she said, and I quote, "This could have been a lot worse. Haru is shorter than Ruby." And that hit her right across, like, the top of the head. She was gashed open by that saw on the knee. Navia said if Haru did not step in the way, there's a good chance that Neo was going for not the top of the head, which would have been Haru, but if you measure that out to the Ruby, that would be right in her chin or right under her chin. I don't want to, like, imagine a world where a circular saw hits you right here, because that sounds like death. And I don't want to just say, hey, this was an attempted murder, but that may be what we're, hold on. Hey. You got somebody? Cool. I mean, that it is what it is, I guess. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bye. Y'all, what a start to our show. March is literally still waiting out there. So we're gonna try and get somebody out there as quickly as possible. Give me my stars. Marchy is still waiting. They have cleaned up some of that blood and they've stretchered Haru out. Elfeld, okay. Elfeld found herself in the world title picture at Ticket to Paradise. She was the one who was pinned. To get there, she actually won a pretty nice match, and I think she also did she pin Iba, who is one of the greats in the AWE. Could she also add pinning March 7th to that list of I've pinned some greats? We'll find out here tonight. Elfeld Valentine live. They kind of, I don't want to say a similar style. Maybe in the hair they got a little bit of similarities, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. Anywho. Let's get this. Oh wait, I think I accidentally clicked. When I put away my phone and I swiped, I accidentally clicked my home defense to make it away instead of home. We were starting off because it sent me a message like, hey, are you really home? And I was like, yeah, I am. What's up? Anywho, starting off immediately, Elfeld pushing March 7th into the corner. We heard March before everything that just happened. My heart is racing at this point in time. But what we had seen essentially was something to the caliber of, I'm gonna fight hard to make sure that this stays a 1v1 match between you and me. Oof! At AV Mania, but right now Elfeld going off on March, going for a quick roll, not roll up, just a quick pinfall. 1, 2, hold on. 2. We do need to point out that over there we do have Mr. Punch Up. He do be punching, and that is her. I need to get like together with them and see what they really are. I know they've been together as the knee goes down. They have been together for a hot minute at this point. To my knowledge, they are actually legitimately in a relationship. March goes over the moon and onto the ground. You know what they say? If you shoot for the moon, you go for it. If you miss, you still land amongst the stars. That's not true here. If you shoot the moon here, you might go over the moon and you might hit the ground real hard. It happens more often than you think. It is all Elfelt right now. March back up. Combinations on Elfelt. Valentine dropkick. March celebrating, and that might have been a tragic mistake because now into the corner. Little scoop slam, but March goes over the top shoulder. Reverse DDT, and just like that, March is right back in this matchup. That's the magic of March 7th. A move or two, and she's right back in this thing. You let March build up that momentum, she is the best at keeping that momentum. We've learned that. Far and away, she is the best at doing that in the AWE. 1, 2. 2 count. The thing that we do know about Punch Up, he might be here to boost the morale and boost the momentum of Elfelt herself as well. But here's the thing, March is already so close, and not even so close, has the signature built up. If she pops it, it may be the beginning of the end for Elfelt. Rolling and knee bar. Goodness gracious. Something I don't think we've seen her use since the match against Sakura Ogami is Trailblaze lands. It's just like that. 1, 2, 3. Just quick succession. March can get you like that, and Elfelt has to burn immediately. This is what I'm talking about. This is what happens when you're not ready for March the 7th. Rolls out of the way. Elfelt now has a strong uphill battle if she wants to make it Mania in the Fight Forever Championship match. At the end of the show, we will have actually a tag team update for who will be facing the tag team champions of both sets at AV Mania. Elfelt with a nasty big boot. So stay tuned to the end of this show, and you will see some shenanigans, perhaps. I'm very pleased with what's going on here. Elbow drop right to the chest of March. Here's the thing. Elfelt is still not out of this thing. If she's able to stun March and hit that finisher, not for nothing, she's back in this fight. Went for a big chop, big slap there. March with a reversal. Elfelt getting carried and getting dropped center of the ring. Elfelt is, and this is an interesting decision, and I don't actually think it's a bad decision. In most matches, I do think it's a bad decision. In a match against March 7th, I don't know if it is. She's using that blue bar a lot to immediately get back up, and that is just stopping the momentum as quickly as she can from March 7th. That's not a terrible idea. We talked just a second ago how March is so good at starting that momentum, keeping that momentum, and capitalizing on that momentum. Elfelt's trying to stop that from happening. Tried again one too many times, and March adapts. Gets the leg and saying, you're not using any more trickery here. I'm putting you down right here, and she might put her down for 3 really quickly. 1, 2, kick out. Count of 2. Here's the thing, this match is going on longer, so March is starting to get a little bit worn down. Just a little. But Elfelt is more worn down. Elfelt does, at the very least, have the signature trying to just choke the life out of Elfelt there off the no. Thought about going off the ropes. Does go off the ropes. Moonsault doesn't land this time. It was right on the money, but Elfelt rolls out of the way. Into the ropes. Goes underneath. Goes over top. Catches March by the arm. March trying to escape. Kicking low on the knee again. She has been targeting the legs and knees of Elfelt the whole match. We know that love hurts. It requires a strong base. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about what we're seeing right here. Astral Express lands right to the heart of Elfelt, and her heart may be broken right here, right now. Oh, it's over. This is all she wrote. March is cleaning up. As another Trailblaze lands. Smart didn't go, okay. I was going to say didn't go right into the pinfall. 1, 2, but it's still enough for 3. Here's the thing. You look at Elphelt, she was not ready tonight. She was not ready for March 7th. March 7th ran through her. Now, was she prepared to fight March 7th tonight? It sounds like no. It actually sounds like Navi just said, I need somebody out there, you get out there. Elphelt is, I think, still getting used to that hand injury that was given to her by the vicious Sakura Ogami, but tonight, March picks up another win. And here's an interesting little thing about March's set. If March runs it exactly 50-50 for all the way through this set of challenges, she still, I believe, has to fight, if she fights at exactly 50-50, she will not get to 12 matches. If she is close to 50-50, one off, she'll still have a bout of 6. So she's still on track to have a lot of opponents at Mania. She's trying to stop that. If I'm March 7th, I am desperately trying to win this Friday, so I'm not sticking at this 50-50. Sticking at 50-50, the next couple of weeks, you get a little stressed. Right now, you heard what she said. I'm gonna try and keep this one-on-one between me and Athena. This is the step to do it. She woke up and said, I'm March 7th. Hear me roar. And bring me back over. But she's got a lot of ways. She's got a long ways to go. She's got next Friday, next Sunday. She's got OC Revolution. She said she's even going to hunt down an not hunt down an OC. Pop it up and say, hey OCs, who's ready? Looking onward, we have all of the Road to AV Mania, Crazy Work, Rebellion Live. There's a lot of matches. She's only 3 deep right now. But she is positive right now. She's trying to stay positive. Let's see if she can do it. Elphelt was not ready for March 7th. We'll find out who's ready for the OC Tag Team Champions. It is Justin Wolf. It is Yoru. Who are they going up against? I don't know, but it's about to be extreme here tonight as the stars. Go black. Oh, that's a little spooky. But those are the OC Tag Team Champions, Heartless, Moonlight. Yoru actually found himself at the golden ticket match, which was very impressive. Has now been trying to focus back on syncing up with his tag team partner. A nice little challenge to pop up saying, hey, anyone backstage, come at us here tonight. We'll see who comes. Not for nothing, because it could be anybody. Hopefully it's not Neo with her razor knee, which is terrifying. She's out of the building. Also, the Luchador is out of the building. If I have to allow the Yakuza in, I have to ban the Luchadors because I don't want any sort of shenanigans happening. Don't want no shenanigans of such happening. Not for nothing. We will continue that. Who's answering? This is... Which music is this? Oh my gosh. It's Justin Wolf versus the amazing Nine Tails. I'm here for it. OC Tag Team Champions, who are you teaming up with? This is about to be a 2-on-1. Who did you find? That's my big question. Also, I don't know if this is the first time outside of the year-end rebellion that the OC Tag Team Champions are in action for the men. I think that may be true. That may be true. See how this thing plays out. Nine Tails, who'd you find? Okay, I think they may have genuinely just played the wrong music. I hope. Because that's the third law music, and I don't like that. I hope that they genuinely just played the wrong music. Because I don't think I like that third law, but I do like Morgana. It looks like he's like, this isn't my music too, so maybe they did mess it up. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Our sound guy, he needs a break. He needs a vacation, not for nothing. Mona, the first ever. Oh, and I do have news about that. The first ever, in fact, maybe I'll let that news fly on this Friday's Fraction. I'll let the certain somebody who wants to present that news present it. That sounds actually like a good idea. Anywho, Mona, the first ever AWE champion, but kind of. Before it was truly the AWE championship, it was the AV Mania championship. He is the one and only. Him and Boss, the one and only AV Mania champions before it became the AWE championship. Same lineage though. As this matchup begins as Extreme Rules. One pinfall rules them all. Falls don't count anywhere. Falls happen in this ring. Mona off the ropes and a crossbody to the tag champ. Here's the thing, they have like an interesting like height dynamic between this this team of two. This cat and Ninetales. What are you, like a fox or a kitsune? Kitsune? I'm unsure. Off the ropes though. Steps out of the way of Justin. But here's the thing, these two work incredibly well together in chaotic matches like these. You lose track of Yoru, Yoru will be putting your other, oh my gosh, your other partner to sleep. As right now, Ninetales, I was gonna say, and Mona are both trying to handle Yoru, and it's not working out in their favor. Low drop kick does send Yoru rolling out of the ring. Thumbtacks on the outside on the ground as Yoru, ooh, okay, I was gonna say. Yoru steps back in and Mona is, oh wait, hold on a minute. That may have been strategic, because Mona don't wear no shoes, so he's got feet full attacks right now. Smack the life out of Yoru with those thumbtacks, but Yoru able to get Mona back down. Right now, it is very bad for Ninetales, pretty even for Justin and Yoru, and Mona's doing a great job. Pinfall on a Ninetales. One, just one. Ain't that a kick in the head? Ninetales, also somebody who we know has untold of resiliency. DDT onto the thumbtack bag. The sack attacks. Reminds me of like, y'all remember Tack and the Power of Juju? I wish I didn't. Anywho, Ninetales up, but able to get out of that. Justin stomping on Mona. Yoru going into the ladder. They would push Ninetales away. Justin looks like he came to help, but it looks like Yoru didn't need the help. Instead, he goes back to stomping out Mona. These two will be defending the Tag Team Championships at OC Revolution this July 25th. You want to see your OCs there, you got one more day to enter, and that day is today. Link in the description, in the pinned comments, and in the pinned message in the chat. The night rolls on, Ninetales up high. And Ninetales goes snout first, I guess. On to the ladder. Mona definitely trying to come and help. As it looks like they switch up, and that might be the right decision. It looks like Yoru might be having a harder time handling the agility of Mona, while maybe Justin's gonna have a more difficult time handling the strength of, nope, oh my gosh, oh, he killed him. A German suplex right on the edge of the stairs. I don't know if that was calculated, but I'll tell you what, it was nasty. It was bad. It was very bad, not good. Ninetales has not moved since that happened, and he's still not moving as he's getting battered with a oh no, with a kendo stick. Ooh, okay. Ninetales survives, stalling suplex onto Mona. Finally lands. As Ninetales and Yoru meet in the middle of the ring. Kendo stick right to the head. Goes for a pinfall on Yoru. I don't think that's gonna really last for any more than one. Just one. Kick out by Yoru. Mona heading over to Justin. Yoru, I was gonna say Yoru at least has a signature built up. Ninetales has a finisher though. Admittedly, that finisher could do him some good. Oh no, Mona. What is Justin doing? Now, I'm not here for this occult shenanigans. Wait a minute, is that a no, it's not a reversal. It's a bear hug by Yoru. But the eyes got raked. Get right back up again. Waist lock into, kind of a spin out single arm power bomb by Yoru off the ropes. Ducked it! Did you see that? Went to go jump off the ropes. Yoru went for a clothesline. Mona with the quickness able to duck it just in time. Gets dragged right back into the ring, not letting him jump off the ropes. Smart. You let Mona go flying, you're gonna go falling. This is a man who's adept at cat-like agility, because he is a cat. And if he says that he's not a cat, tell him I said he is. Tell him I said he is. Oh, he just put those down a suplex into the thumbtacks. Sticking out of the back. As Mona goes down. More thumbtacks. Pop-up powerbomb. For 1, 2. He kicked out without resiliency. I got shocked. I was like, I thought it was over for a second. DDT. That's the power of your first ever champion. I'm pretty sure Ninetales is the one who got busted on the outside because, reversal. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, chokeslam onto the apron. Yay. Drags him back into the ring as Yoru goes high and, senton through the ladder. Yoru's slow to get up afterwards. He is hurting, and he's hurting bad too. Pushing the ropes. Ninetales may be in a little bit of trouble. Duck that. He's following up. What is he going for here? Clothesline into the thumbtacks. 1, 2. Ninetales burns as Yoru continues to handle Mona on the outside. These two animalistic. Oh no. Animal-themed fighters are having a bad time here tonight as there's a wolf among them in Justin. Wait a minute, dragging Justin. Oh, well, Mona just died. Mona had a bad time just now. Oh, but look at that. Yoru just got clocked in the face. Justin not really worried about Yoru right now. I'm not sure if that was a good idea. Well, he reversed the finisher, so maybe it was a great idea. Mona back up to his feet. The OC Champions are putting on a showcase of what might happen July 25th. But don't count out Mona, and don't count out, the amazing Ninetales. As Ninetales with a reversal. Shot to the knee. Shot right back by Yoru. Justin goes into the ladder. Ninetales into the corner. Reversal, and Yoru's stunned in the ring. Hold on a minute. Justin's down, and Yoru is getting tossed and sent down. Pinfall. 1. Oh, and 2 shots to the back, 2. Kick out. Yoru did not burn resiliency. I had to switch the angle because Mona was hitting the high flying move as well. Clothesline into the thumbtacks. Reversal. Yoru does have a signature and finisher, but Ninetales has another. Oh, not going for the power bomb. Dropping him on the ropes, and I think he did that because he saw Mona was going down. Not a terrible decision. But now splinters in his abs. And wait a minute, I think he tried to go for a finish there. I think we know he has a pop-up power bomb in his arsenal. And it may be on the verge of hitting. No, maybe not. Ninetales has the signature still. Double stomp misses. Double stomp into the attacks. Mona slow to get up afterwards. And look at that, just sitting down. Trying to go for a discus clothesline. Nobody home. Ninetales, oh my gosh, tossing Yoru, I'm not, sorry, not Yoru, just into the outside. Strength of Ninetales, and as we said, he's got that never say die attitude. No matter what you put him through, he will try to keep fighting on. He is a hero to many folks. Mona, up high, full. They might be coming back. They might be coming back. Mona steps in. And don't tell me into the thumbtacks he did. Yoru trying to roll up quick. As they need to put an end to this. Oh, that's a roll up on the Mona. Hold on a minute. 1, 2. He still kicks out. Champ. First ever AWE champion still kicks out of that. Into the thumbtacks. He was basically tacked to the ground just now. And he still got his shoulders up. But his shoulders might be down for good. As again, climbing to the top rope, this team is extreme. God, look at Mona's back. It looked like confetti back there. He looked like he got hit with a glitter bomb, except it's thumbtacks. Yoru firing back. Caught. We've seen him do this before. Exceptional strength. And that exceptional strength, no, hey, come on a minute, no. Oh my gosh. Sleeper on the outside. Ninetales might have to tap on the outside. Not that it'll matter. This is just brutality at its finest. Ninetales does tap on the outside. This was false count anywhere, it would have been all over. Yoru, I think, just wanted to prove, yeah, I could have beat him, but I want this to keep going. But is that going to be a mistake? That gives Ninetales a chance. That gives Ninetales an opportunity. It gives, honestly, Mona an opportunity, too. Stomping on the back. Stepping into the ring to destroy her, but inside the ring, look at this, hold on. Fall away, no, not fall away slam. Up and up, oh, dropped. And Yoru now getting dropped, too, by Mona with a go to sleep. Mona makes sure Joker catches some Z's. Oh my gosh, that was like a pool cue shot. Oh, but inside the ring, Sister Abigail, and Mona's taking too long. Setting up a ladder, will not be able to break this up, it's all over. Heartless, Moonlight, win. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, they were dominant for the majority of this matchup. While there were some impressive kickouts, there were moments of comebacks from Mona and the amazing Ninetales. What was truly amazing is the brutality of your OC Tag Team Champions. Honestly, hey, I don't know if I want to. If I were in the OC division, I would not want to step into the ring with these guys. A little scary. Blood dripping down the face. I was gonna say Justin got busted early, but that blood didn't even seem to phase him. Honestly, it may have riled him up a little bit more. It may have brought out some brutality in him. As these two are walking in to OC Revolution with a big victory on their backs. Stars, thank you. We must keep going. OC Champion about to be in action. It's Flair, it's Gorey, it's a one-on-one. It's about to go down. Are you ready? I sure hope you're ready. Because if you're not, you better get ready. Because this is about to kick off right here, right now, especially. Stars? Yeah, I guess it's stars. I guess we are ready. Hold on. Let me assign my controller here. Yes, we are ready. As the stars. Very much so. Go. black. Tonight, these two ladies. How much water? Oh, hold on a minute. Not quite. There's still a big chunk in the middle, but like I could open it up and get some water if I wanted to. I'm probably just gonna go and get some from Further Filter shortly. Regardless, let's talk about Flair. Flair, and this is me talking personally, because you know I've known Flair for a while at this point. She's one of the nicest people you could meet, and I want to say maybe too nice for her own good. Maybe nice at the cost of herself, because at this juncture in her, I don't even want to say her career, in her life, she feels like she's lost. She feels like she's lost, and she's desperately seeking to find something, and it's kind of masking that loss in just, I'm content with helping everyone else out, and being nice to everyone else, and being happy for everyone else. But I feel like you can't truly be happy for other people if you can't be happy with you. We'll see how that plays out tonight against the OC Champion Gorey. Now, I don't have my unbiased commentary glasses. In fact, I don't have those. I don't have them. So when I said that, hey, you know what? I like Flair. She's nice, one of the nicest people you can know. Gorey's not. Gorey is. How do I talk about Gorey without being, without overly putting her down? I can't. But really, that's because Gorey puts herself down more than anybody else. And that's weird for somebody who has the top prize in the OC division. I think Gorey needs, honestly, a self-confidence boost. I'm not sure if losing this match is going to do it, but I think really what you want to focus on more so is, as these two go one-on-one, dropkick does not land. As these two go one-on-one, hold on a minute. Grappling early on, but Flair with a side headlock, grounded side headlock onto Gorey. Gorey needs for this match to not go on too long. Off the ropes. Oh my gosh, but I'll tell you what, I don't think Flair was expecting Gorey to hold on to the ropes right afterwards. Probably expected Gorey to bounce off the ropes. Gorey does have, you know, a little bit of in-ring acumen. I know Gorey has been training, not featured every week on a weekly basis here in the AWE, but has been training offhand, as many of our OCs do, clothesline to Flair. Flair already stunned early in this fight. We talked about Flair being lost. I'm not sure what Flair is trying to find in this matchup. Elbow drop to the heart again lands, but neither of them are going to go easy on the other one. They are both, honestly, when I talk about Flair being lost, I think Gorey's lost too. Sincerely, truly, I think Gorey is also lost. Into the corner. Turn backwards, a reversal from Flair, much needed. Flair needs to build up some offense and build up some offense fast. Right to the back of the neck and wasting no time afterwards, but Gorey able to kick Flair away. Champ going for a move there. Flair a little bit faster. Big chop, knife edge chop right into the heart of Gorey. I would say much like a scalpel, but I don't want to put too much stock into saying, ooh, just barely catching Gorey with that crossbody. Honestly, might have hurt Flair a little bit more, and we call it high risk maneuver for a reason. Could hurt you more than it hurts your opponent, but you got to put your all into it, no matter what you do for a high risk maneuver. Just one. Flair body already down in orange. Gorey, at present, is on the up and up in this fight. Flair needs a big reversal, is not getting it right now. Look at this. Does get a reversal. That's kind of surprising to me. I didn't know that was a reversal spot right there. But a ooh, no, not a reversal. Dropping Flair with the signature, going for the pinfall, trying to make sure this thing is short. If this burns resiliency, this matchup might be over. Flair able to kick out. And when I say Flair needed to kick out of that without resiliency, that was a must kick out scenario. Gorey was very ready to hit the finisher right afterwards. Flair, ooh, I was gonna say luckily, but fortunately it was more likely. Rolled out of the ring, but I'm not sure how fortunate it was after her back went into the steel barricade there. Needs to get some good offense on Gorey right now, not working out in her favor. Reversal there, Flair cannot reverse again, so she's got to land this combination. Shot to the face. Dragging Gorey, does not want to win this thing by countout. Off the ropes, crossbody did not land, jumped all the way over Gorey, and Gorey gonna take advantage of that misstep. Tossing Flair into the corner, Flair with a reversal though. Flair now has a signature and a finisher. Could mount a comeback here, over the top, and a big boot! Into the corner, and I think calling for that super kick lands! Back-to-back shots, has another one in the ready. This could be, Gorey doesn't have resiliency. I was about to say no resiliency built up. Gorey just does not have it. I keep forgetting Gorey just does not have it. Stood up again. Oh my gosh, pile driver to the champion. Jesus, Flair. This is a targeted attack to the cranium. Catches the leg though, clothesline. Gorey with the reversal. And here's the thing, now Flair doesn't have resiliency built up. Is this gonna end just like this? Dropped. On the top of the head, no resiliency, 1, 2. Flair gets the shoulder up. This match ain't over. This match is not over, and I think if you're Gorey, you desperately want this matchup to be over. Over and under with that move, ran up the ropes, and already has another finisher ready, saying the first one didn't get the job done, and the second one won't either because Flair gets a reversal, back elbow to the corner. Taking steps, getting ready to run at the champion, and the champion hip checked. And I want to say that any move at this point could put Flair in a victorious position. We're going all the way up. Gorey with the reversal. At a last-ditch effort, popped up and sit down. Here's the thing, Gorey starts to burn resiliency on Flair. Turned around, we spilled to the outside again. I told you these two were not going to go easy on each other. Honestly, after the pile driver, I don't know if I need to say that anymore. It is no longer an easy match. I didn't expect Flair to pull that out. Elbow drop again right to the chest. Calling for the champ to get up. Flair and forearm. And a blaze kick does not land right afterwards. Instead, clothesline. Oh my gosh! The head of Flair goes into the announcer's table. Turned around. And dropped. Count of 8. Wait a minute, we're at count of 8. Y'all need to hurry up. Y'all need to hurry up quick. Flair rushes in. Champ rushes in right afterwards. Flair. I thought Flair was about to immediately hit a super kick. That could have been all she wrote. Back elbow right to the throat of the champion. That honestly could be enough. 1, 2. Champ is down. Back elbow to the throat after pile drivers, after blaze kicks, after forearms. A bloodied OC champion takes a loss to Flair. With a victory here tonight. Flair has pinned the OC champion. That's something to talk about. That is something to talk about. Stars? Thank you. That is an OC champion who just pinned Rinka not too long ago. Rinka is back on not a reign of dominance, but she's back in here. We go from the OC champion to the OC tag team champions and the OC champions. I don't want to say cronies, but her employees is the correct word. Cronies is kind of crazy. we move on. It is a standard tag team action as Rose and Vermilion go 2-on-2 with the OC Tag Team Champions as the Stars. Black. Thank you, Stars, and thank you to everyone. How about water do? And thank you to our OC Tag Team. Oh, y'all, I'm about to have a good time commenting on this match, actually. I just realized who was in this. All right, let me continue real quick. Oh, man. The whole straw is frozen in this thing of ice. So y'all see this? Oh, that's cold. It's delicious, though. These are your OC Tag Team Champions. The gentleman pulled off a pretty dominant victory here tonight. We're under really standard, or really actual standard tag team rules now. It's very cold. I like it. Very cold, very evil. But our night rolls on with the OC Tag Team Champions and what should be a phenomenal match. Maybe a match where Cordelia is very fond of one of the other two people. Or not. You know, maybe I'm not gonna say any, I'm not gonna put any labels on anybody. Or tell anybody secrets, but you know. Fond. I'm just gonna say fond. Very fond of somebody on the other team. Speaking of the other team. Oh, I got ice cream. Speaking of the other team. Oh, Gorey's out too. I was about to, you know what I'm about to say? You know, I'm still gonna say it. I hate to be that guy. But I love to hate. I was gonna say Varessa, and you know what? Screw it. Veronica and Rose, they're alright. They're okay. But man, seeing those two together makes me like them so much less. Like, I'm okay. Rose has always been cool, and Vermilion, I just said her name right. What was it again? I'll remember it eventually. Virtuoso has been very good at being, honestly, a little bit more likable. Maybe very likable to some people who might be in this matchup, not for nothing. I digress, though. And it's just a shame that they work for somebody who is in existence that I look. If I were a worse man, Gorey would have Extreme Rules matches all the way up until OC Revolution. But me, I'm a nice guy, so I wouldn't do that. That being said, the coroner's office is together with the coroner on their side, and you can see immediately Victorious is in the corner, or not in the corner, in the ring, and you see who is desperately trying not to get into the ring right now. It is Cordelia, drop kick to the chest. See Cordelia and Victorious over there, what can I say to make it painfully, like, clear that they fancy each other, but makes it, like, you know, makes it a little bit vague. What can I say? Okay, imagine this. Imagine you're in the AWE parking lot. Imagine the AWE parking lot and not fireworks. Instead, what else is you know those planes that do like the skywriting? Imagine you're in the AWE parking lot and there's some planes doing some skywriting in the sky, and it's very beautiful. It's very delightful. It's very awesome. It's very nice. So very evil. Imagine that's going on, and it's so beautiful, it's so delightful that you're like, oh my gosh, how about we do a little kiss? And you kiss in the AWE parking lot under the beautiful sky writing. I I think that would you say that that's like a, oh my gosh, we may fancy each other. That's what I would imagine would happen with Cordelia and Vermilion. But I don't believe that that is going to transpire. I don't believe that has transpired. In fact, there's never been skywriting in the AWE parking lot. Although we should probably try, we should hire somebody to do that. Maybe for AV Mania, they could like draw the logo in the sky. Ooh, knees go up. Right now, OC Champions are, I was gonna say, they really need this because they really want some momentum. I feel like this tag team, however, has a little bit of momentum. Beautiful move there by Cordelia, by the way. This team does have that momentum coming off of that big title defense at Fracture's 3rd anniversary, I believe. Unprepared for that, for a match at that show. Instead, had to defend the titles in an Extreme Rules tag team match. Tornado style, boom! Running through Rose there. And as I just continue to talk about what had happened that day, they won in actually a very fun matchup. So I think the people are starting to know the names of Suko. They're starting to know the names of Cordelia. Tag's been made. And you're gonna see what's going on with our tag teams very soon. At the end of our show. It'll be a fun little setup. I am very excited for it. I'm very pleased. I'm very, very excited indeed. Hold on. Vanessa went for a shot to the back of the head. But instead, from behind, look at that Hurricane Rana from Suko. We've been talking about Cordelia this entire time. She hasn't really been in the matchup. Let's talk about Suko. Suko is somebody who's been in the OC division, admittedly for a little bit of time. But once teaming up with Cordelia, look at this. We've seen this before. The power game. You gotta think about the leg muscles that it takes to pull off that move. Think about those leg muscles. But when we talk about leg muscles, muscles, I do also still think about Suko. Suko's kicks are devastating. You get hit with one of those, you're staying down a little bit longer than any other superstar who's gonna kick you. She's up there with the Chies of the world. She's up there with the who else has devastating kicks? Mamas of the world. Not mamas in terms of all mothers. I'm talking about mamas in terms of, you know, Hiroko, Hero's mom, the hot one. Again with that powerful over the top Falcon's arrow. That's honestly strength I'd expect to see from somebody like Rinko or like a or a Zangief dragging you back into the ring. But look at this. Potentially could be, I think, you know, I'm not going to say lovers brawling outside the ring, but you know. A tag has been made. Look at that. Wait, going for something there, but here's the thing. I think these two have trained together, actually. You know what that means? Vermilion might know all of Cordelia's moves. Miss Darling may be going down, and maybe going down quick without even realizing it. Punch right to the head, though. Steps back in. Wait, steps back into a DDT, my God! Tag team champion off the ropes right afterwards, not letting the tag be made. But look who's raged up. Maybe just the contact between these two excited Vermilion so much that it just an onslaught of adrenaline came into her soul. Rolled through though, and look at that beautiful roll through. As the kick out lands, I was gonna say Rose isn't too banged up. Honestly, it kind of looks like Gorey was not too too happy about Vermilion burning that adrenaline so fast. Maybe a loss of focus in this matchup, disturbing the Coroner on the outside, because look at this. Yeah, nasty clothesline. Golly, arm trap clothesline taking Rose down for 1, for 2. Kick out. They down, but they ain't out. Middle rope. Ooh! Little face buster. Not a finisher, but honestly getting another big move after a signature. Not a terrible idea. Stick out. Still kick out before 1. Middle rope again, but look who's coming in instead. Tag was made. Vanessa, Cordelia doing battle once again. Oh, just getting tossed. Pinfall, not even one. I bet you Cordelia would have liked to lay there forever with Vermilion. But that's just me putting words into their mouths. They didn't say it. But I'm not the only one saying it. Wait a minute, is this a tag team finisher? What do they got going on here, tag team finisher? Stood on the shoulders of Cordelia, goodness gracious. And an assisted skyscraper senton. For 1, 2, kick out. But more importantly, Rose got in. Rose did get in. V steps out, went for a move there, nobody home, but somebody might be home this time, I'll tell you what. Up top, and then slam down. Up top again. Went for a nice, oh wait, hold on. Went for a nice little chop there, but instead, Suko. Oof! That is a nice DDT. That is a real nice DDT pinfall. What do we got here? That's 1. It's just 1. But I'll tell you, if another finisher lands, someone might be in incredible danger. Into the corner, reversal from V. Right into a Sister Abigail. Jeez Louise rolled out of the ring. Cordelia, it looks like she low-key almost fainted off of that one. Jumps over, DDT onto the apron, Suko down. And we talked about Gorey needing to make sure that she wasn't injured out of her match with Flair. Tag team champions need to make sure the same thing. They can walk into the tag team championship match at OC Revolution with injuries. Shot. And Cordelia actually suffering the same fate. V not going easy. Sometimes you gotta choose business over pleasure, but Suko chooses her head. And bust V open. Wiping the blood from her forehead. As Cordelia sends that bloody forehead into the apron. We might see a count out here at this point. Count of 6. Count of 7. Sends Cordelia. I'm sorry, not Cordelia, my bad. Sends V in. I was gonna say may need to make the tag to Cordelia, but maybe not. Okay, yeah, maybe so. Tag was me. She do be tagging. Went for a big kick there. Several hits. Oh my gosh. You see the end of that thing after that forearm. It almost looked like V didn't know where she was. Vermilion going for a corner move. Cordelia. They know each other so well at this point. Been spending a whole lot of time together. I hear, you know, maybe even spending some time cuddling together. You know, they have. So what's going on here? What are these two doing? Tossed up. What is going on? Oh my gosh, this is a Tower of Doom. It is! I'm not sure if that was the best idea. It looks like V took some major damage from that too. Pinfall though, lands for 1, 2. Kicked out, no resiliency. That's our tag team champions. That is our tag team champions. Moonsault lands. Went for a stomp there. Rose does have a signature if it hits. They're in great shape. But a reversal from the champ. Cordelia, Sleeping Beauty. Sends Rose down, lifts Rose right back up. Reversal into the corner, flying forearm, nobody home. Champ steps out of the way, and Champ steps right into that clothesline again. 1, but still just 1. Rose said nuh-uh, but here's the thing, Cordelia got 2 finishers on lock. Rose able to sidestep, Cordelia rolls out of the way. It's a nasty combination again, not going for that forearm again, instead arm drag. As Rose crawls over to the corner, desperate to catch her breath. Reversal. Rose does have a signature. Maybe thinking about using it here. Goes up, goes over, and goes... Ooh, Cordelia ran through her. Rose maybe needs to get a little bit more rest. Needs a clear head going into this fight. I thought it was going to be V who didn't have a clear eye going into this fight, but now Cordelia, much more focused now. They should have to fight with the redhead of the team. As now both of these members are seeing red. Crimson mask painted over the face of the artist as a Sleeping Beauty's elbow drop lands. Reverse again into the corner. No, not in the corner. Hit her with an almost trouble in paradise. Almost coolest kick of town. Tag's been made. Rose realizing, okay, I gotta actually focus on this one instead. But look at that reversal of the signature. Still doesn't go for the tag, which is an interesting decision. Gets popped up and gets sit down nicely right into a pinfall. 1 and 2. I thought that could have been the end of the match, huh? We've seen crazier, quicker endings, but that was a clean move into somebody who didn't look like she was ready to burn resiliency. Yanking that arm. You gotta remember that arm is probably not 100% back in action, but the brace is at least off. Up on the shoulders. Sent down. Suko has taken a strong bit of damage, but now so has Rose. They're about even in terms of body damage. Suko, however, is the one who doesn't have a signature on the ready, but may have a finisher if this lands. Essentially, attitude adjustment. Goodness gracious. Tags to Cordelia, who has 2 finishers. She got 2 off the ropes and on the ground. It happens to us all. Gorey, you better get down. Slap to the face of Rose. Wait a minute. Elbow to the drop. Wait, hold on. She going for that Sleeping Beauty. That resting elbow right to the heart of Rose. That's 1. Had to break it up. That could have, it probably would have been resiliency. The thing is Cordelia going to go for it again is the $1 million question. Up and rolling neck breaker. Tag made. Suko also has a finisher. If they're just going to trade finishers here. Oh, rolled out. Rose needed that, and Rose honestly needs the tag more than anything. Suplex position. Does it land? Ooh, no, it's not a suplex. It turned into a face buster there. And Rose very quickly says, it's time for the tag, but sees an opportunity. And it looks like she's going to take it. 3 shots, champion down. And still doesn't go for the tag. Looks over at Cordelia, realizing you gotta go down too, but reversed. And a shot lands right on the jaw instead, saying, I'm not going down for anybody. Look at that, might have been a setup. But Rose was a step faster. Leg split. With that maneuver, stood right back up. But reversal from the champion, she ate that. She said, I'm still fine. I'm still A-okay. But I need to point out that Rose is the one who does not have resiliency worked up right now. This move that lands right in the small of the back. Rose should have made that tag. Rose desperately should have made that tag. Cordelia's got a signature and a finisher. Gorey watching intently on the side. Able to duck out of the way. Wait a minute, ducked out of the way. Into the Rose plant. Wait a minute. Hey, what you doing? Rose, that was literally a pinnable moment. Kick right afterwards, maybe doing that extra bit of damage. 1. It ain't 2. Suko right there. Tag team champions. Were at a deficit before, but now they have found their mark, and they are making sure that V doesn't get tagged back in. I think, and a part of this, I think, is that Suko realizes that V is such a, not a big threat, physically, but a big threat mentally to Cordelia in this matchup. That is also a reason why I've seen Suko be in the match the majority of the time. Into the corner, tag's been made, and I think they're going for that tag team finisher again. This time, it's Sleeping Beauty who's high up in the castle, and Rose, who's suffering a terrible fall. Pinfall, V can't come in, and that may be resiliency. I think it's built up this time. It is, and it's gone. And here's the thing. Cordelia's got a signature and a finisher. This might be over now. It might be over right now. No, reversed. single arm, looked like almost a scoop slam. Cordelia crawling into the corner. No, crawling under the rope, not a terrible idea. Oh, but it may be bad here. Jumps over, sunset, flip power bomb to the outside. Laying waste to that knee. Very strong and just painting. Oh, okay, we got 3 people bloodied now. Hey, blood all over the place. In fact, I think under that mask, Gorey didn't really stop by medical. I wouldn't think so. It's such a quick turnaround. I think 4 people are bloodied. 4 out of 5. If you count the referee, I don't know if I've ever seen one of our referees bleed, thankfully. Hopefully it stays that way. They should not even really be taking damage for real. Wait a minute. Cordelia, I think, was going for that signature. I think Rose may have just narrowly stopped herself from getting hit with it. But instead of tags made to Suko. At this point, I do feel like it's any move could put Rose down. V standing on the outside. Really waiting to be tagged back in, but Rose not just not letting it happen, which is an interesting decision. Admittedly, very interesting decision. Instead, 2 paintbrush slaps right across the chest. Ducked out of the way. Suko back in control. Rose jumps over, though. Rose still in control. Sends Suko into the corner. This could be the tag that they needed. And it is. It's not just a tag they needed. It's a tag team finisher that they desired. Shot to the head. They're taking the tag team champions to the limit. Tower of Doom spot lands. Once again, I don't know if it's the best idea to powerbomb your partner, but it is what it is. Pinfall, I think, really, Cordelia, you gotta come in. Remember, Suko's, as I said earlier, been in this match the majority of the time, taking most of the damage, has been the damage sponge for the team. Reversal right back, though. If they can do that same type of damage to V. Oof, back elbow. Right into a suplex. Okay, we're not seeing a bunch of kicks this time. Apparently, Suko's just a well-rounded competitor. She got all the moves and forcing Cordelia to deal with the hearts in her eyes. Off the ropes. And did you see that? It looked like Gorey stood up as she was jumping on the ropes. May have served as a distraction onto Cordelia. Reversal right back again. Nobody's gonna move off in that corner. Between these 2 competitors, drop. Back of the head and swung over, not into a pinfall. It's not really a pinfall situation right now. Some big moves need to be on V, but not so many onto Cordelia. Cordelia is banged up pretty bad. Pretty badly running. Oh my gosh, right into a big boot. And into that, ooh! That face buster tagged in Rose. V rolling, desperately trying to get out of the ring. Oh my gosh! Samoa Joner! And because of it, accidentally sentoned her partner. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. That's crazy. Cordelia went a little nuts right there. DDT, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. V probably needs to come in to help. No! It's a, oh! I said no didn't come in to help, and I was like, oh, it's over. It was not over. Rose at 2.9. Got the shoulder up. Off the ropes. Popped up. Oh my gosh! Oh! Pop-up punch from the princess. Goodness gracious. Middle rope. Snoozing elbow, but Rose rolled out of the way. That snoozing elbow would have gotten the job done. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rose, you gonna have to get your bicuspids reorganized after that one. That's crazy. I didn't know Cordelia had something like that. That's nuts. That hurt me. Hey, Gorey. Distracting Cordelia so that, oh, and look, did you see right afterwards? V looked at Gorey maybe a little bit dejectedly, disappointedly. But they have to take advantage of that distraction. That's despicable. I truly believe this matchup could have been on the verge of being over if not for that dang dirty coroner. Turn around, turn around! Suko! was too focused on Rose. The Cordelia now burns resiliency. But a roll up onto Vasoline. No, just one. I was gonna say that's dangerous for Cordelia. If that reversed into another pinfall, it could have been the end of this matchup. And it still may be the end of this matchup. Because V does still have a finisher. Yo, Cordelia not feeling too good. There's blood dripping all over the ring. I don't know whose blood it is. I can only really tell you that it's not Suko's. Suko, despite being so banged up, is the only person not bleeding in this fight. Look at this tornado DDT! Spikes V. Stood back up again, Cordelia. I'm gonna say you desperately need to make that tag. V not letting it happen. Turned and tossed into the corner. Not the corner you want to be in, though. Oh, no. It's her bread and butter. Lifted up and slammed right into it. Kind of like a deadlift Falcon's arrow, not for nothing. Just a showcase of pure power. This is what you want to see, though, if you are a member of Nightshade. It looked like somebody was going for a signature there. It must have been Rose, because Cordelia don't got one. Dropped on the elbow. Oh, hold on a minute. V, once again, you might have to come in and help. No, that's it. Too much faith in Rose. Nightshade does pick up the victory after a very bloody match. You have to imagine, did V not come in because of blood loss? Did V not come in because she still didn't feel right about what Gorey did, distracting Cordelia so that they could get the deep advantage deep into this matchup? I don't know. I can't answer those questions. But I can give you the results, and the result is OC Tag Team Champions are reigning supreme tonight. 1, 2, 3, blood all over the mat as we move towards our main event. If you, once again, if your characters, your OCs, hopefully don't bleed as much as Cordelia did tonight, but could show incredible prowess in the ring. All you gotta do, as you give you the styles, all you gotta do is enter. It's in the description up top. It's in the description up top now. It's in the description somewhere on the screen. It's in the pinned comment in the chat, or if you're not live right now, it is in the comment section below. But we move on to our final match of the evening. It is Majima going one-on-one with the OC Champion Jay Warlen. Let's talk about it as a star. So, go black. Are you ready? Well, if you're not, you better get ready, because it's main event time. Majima, baseball bat net. It was a standard one-on-one match, so you can't use that, Majima, first of all. Get yourself together. Majima. Someone's gotta, I need a backstage interviewer, not for nothing. Because I need them to talk to Majima and figure out what it is that he has against luchadors. He's tried to pull off the mask of ECP. He was successful in pulling off the mask of our homegirl, no, I'm sorry. Our homeboy, Golden. I was thinking about Nimona, who got 2-on-1'd by Pecco and the mother of the Yakuza, Miss Monica. What is his deal with mask wrestling? I have no idea. Pulling off Golden's mask might have been a mistake that he's going to live to regret. As he comes face to face with the OC Champion, Jay Warlen. Jay, he's just a good guy. He came to the defense of Tartaros after Gunther cheated and embarrassed him. Beat Gunther. And after Majima disrespected all of Lucha and disrespected Jay Warlen's friend in Golden, Jay, who is on a path, a war path, I might say, to AV Mania already. Looks like he might be taking down Majima on the way. See how it plays out. Jay, someone, hey, you know what? If there's anybody who I'm gonna be like, you know what? If somebody got my back, as long as I was tight with them, it's probably Jay Warlen, so I might have to be friends with him. It seems like if you're on good terms with him and someone wrongs you, he gonna kick him in the face. So I might want to be friends with that man. I'm about to be in that man's DM saying, "Hey, how you doing? You want to go out for drinks? Let's hit it up." Majima, Jay, one-on-one. It's on. Ducks out of the way of that forearm. And a shot right to the back of the knee and the back of the thigh. Jay reversing. I was gonna say Jay has unbridled strength and power. If you let him get into a striking bout with Jay Warlen, you are going to lose. But he's got power to match, and now with just one power bomb, not just two, not four, but three. 1, 2, 3 power bombs, and it looked like he thought about doing it again until Majima put those feet up. Kick right to the head. Jay going for a quick pinfall, and looks like he wants to use the ropes, wants to embarrass Majima. Majima clearly not too happy about that. Jay not too happy in general after what Majima did to Golden. In the parking lot, took his mask on not one occasion, but 2 occasions. Golden at least able to get it back the second time. Had the help of the luchadors on his side that time. Is this a spill to the outside? We're at 1. Majima is admittedly kind of in dire straits right now. But hold on. Takedown, and I don't know if you guys saw that. On that takedown, the back of Jay's head collided with that LED post. And I'll tell you what, those kicks that just happened look noticeably slower after that landing. He's still able to roll out of the way of an immediate danger, it looks like, but a shot like that could be a concussion, and a concussion in a match against Goro Majima, a man who we now know is willing to take whatever advantage he can to win a matchup. Ugh. It's gonna be something you need to worry about, but I don't know if Jay's gonna need to worry. This man is powerbombing machine right now, I'll tell you what. Oh God, he's doing it again! He said one more time, give him a 4th. How many power bombs has that been? Cutter! Shades of Golden with that one. Oh, Majima's gotta be incensed after that. Shades of Golden with that cutter. As Jay is storming through Majima. I already said that this man has a path to AV Mania already. He is in the AV Mania ladder match due to performance in the Rumble. Oh, man. But Majima able to get out very quickly of that signature. But off of the ropes. Warpath! My God! Hey, Majima, just burn resiliency. 1, 2. Hey, you know what I said? Hey, go enter the OC Revolution. Maybe don't enter OC Revolution men's singles, because right now you might have to face off against Jay Warlen, and that's a tough battle. That's a big hunkin' man. Hit the cutter again. Majima is suffering. Oh, wait a minute. Jay, what you doing up there? Missile drop kick. That might be it. For real, that might be it. 1, 2. Majima kicked out. I was gonna say Jay is dismantling, and it's the rage of Jay as well. Punch right to the head. Majima. Hey, you know what, Majima? I hope you don't win this exchange of blows, for real, for real. I hope Jay comes out on top of this exchange of blows because Majima, you have been a headache in management side and luchador sides. You have not had you've had a great year in terms of success. But I'll tell you what, you have been an annoyance. Going for a chop there, chop right back. That's the first bit of damage he's been able to do to Jay Warlen, which is hilarious as these two wail away on each other. I assume Jay is going to get the advantage here. Absolutely. Kicks him several times. Nearly knocks Majima out. Drops him on the leg. Dragon screw right afterwards. Majima rolls out. Majima does have a finisher. Is he going to try and sneakily use it? Getting a cheap shot on Jay. Ducks underneath. But Jay catches him in a knee bar. Majima getting out of it very quickly. His legs aren't too banged up, but they are starting to hurt. You saw the submission earlier. Oh, wait, hold on. Got the knee up. All the way up into a suplex right afterwards. That's a strong dude. As a real strong dude, directly right into not a power bomb, a pile driver. Hey, Majima's dying. Majima's dying. Jay rages up. This over. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this main event, because I sure did. He dead. Wait, he stepped out of the way. Majima still has life. No, he stepped out of the way of the other one. He reversed 2 warpaths. Jay now might be out of desperation going for power bombs again. But Jay went for his best shot twice. He thought he had Majima on the rebound. But he did another 4 power bombs. He's looking for a 5th. He's just going for Powerbomb City. Goodness gracious. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. He can't be going for Warpath. Went for a stomp. Oh my gosh, he might have landed oddly on that knee. And it gave Majima the opening that he may have needed. As Jay, for the first time in this matchup, not stunned yet. He keeps up. Oh, and he sends Majima down. Jay still has not been stunned in this matchup. He again goes to the corner. He's saying, okay, this time I will stomp on you. He's trying to stomp Majima's brains into the mat, and again, misses. Majima trying to take advantage. This matchup is going way longer than I thought it would, actually. Majima was dying, and now he's on the verge of making an incredible comeback. Shot right to the top of the head, and a spear of his own. Jay Warlen's starting to feel the effects of this matchup. He's still stopping himself from being stunned is the crazy part. Sling blade. Majima down. Majima holding at his knees. Jay, I'm sorry, Jay, you going off of a springboard? Elbow drop. Did he hit him in the crotch? Might have been an elbow drop to the crotch. That's awful. Oh boy. Oh boy. It made me go up an octave. That's crazy. Oh, Majima. Jay with some old Norse stomps. Has his signature and finisher again. We're at a count of 2. He steps out of the way. Majima's reversed everything at this point that Jay's given to him. Majima's got 3 finishers and Jay has no resiliency. Oh my gosh, there is a world. Majima realizes that world exists. He's crawling grimily into the pinfall. Is that going to be at 1? Oh my gosh. Majima thought he had a chance. He thought he had a chance. Oh, he may have a chance. He may have a chance as he deposits Jay right on the back of the neck. No. No, 1, 2. Majima played smart. Majima played smart, and he's still trying to fight Jay Warlen, which is crazy work. Hey, hold on a minute. No, okay, hold on. Bro. They're stomping out Jay Warlen. first of all, despicable work. Secondly, I hate to say it, but I do have to give it to Majima. He countered every finisher and signature Jay had left after he got wrecked in the first half of that match, and he somehow weaseled his way into a victory. Goro Majima is a dangerous man. And he pins the OC champion. Both of the singles OC champions rather pinned here tonight. Admittedly, Majima in a much tougher bout. Suko and Cordelia take a victory. OC Tag Team Champions had a good night tonight as Ninetales and Morgana got thrashed by Yoru and Justin Wolf. Flair once again took down Gorey, and March 7th said, "El Felch, you're not ready for me." Not even with Punch Up by her side. That was our show. That was Rebellion, and I think... yes, we do have Fracture ready. So first, let's look at our news. Mona injured. That's our only news. We will click next show. I'll be here first. As we click our next show, which is Fracture. Any spoilers? That's a spoiler. Match number 4 is a spoiler. But we can look at the rest, I suppose. Here would have been your show. It would have been... I would not do that. I don't want to do that to Jerry and Mona. Pekko versus Hutao. Golden versus Bernice. I have to go the opposite direction. The main event would have been Captain Falcon and March. Gin versus Sage. Dante versus Ryoma. Donkey Kong versus Urza. Urza, who I think is she in action on Friday? She might be. She may be. And Punch Up versus Sub-Zero. I don't even want to book Sub-Zero. I'm scared of Sub-Zero. I am. Sometimes I have to admit when I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Any new news? Double D is cleared. Mew's cleared. Malika's been cleared. And Beto has been cleared. A good set. Good set of cleared folks. What's our roster looking like? Power ranking? Any spoilers? It shouldn't be any spoilers. No spoilers. Let's look up. We have Ed at number 20, Rinka 19, Claude 18, surprise that Claude's 18, Uncle Iroh 17, Eddie 16, Sakura 15 rather, Gin, Von Karma, Sage, Ryu, Athena Stocks, Haru, Ningguang, Sub-Zero, Sephiroth, Ava, Goro, Majima. March 7th, Captain Falcon, and Yukiko Amagi. Yukiko's on top of the world right now. Who knows what she's gonna do next? Maybe we'll find out this Friday. Because I know the Flame Tribe will be in the building. Give me your stars. Because we got one more thing to do. We're about to decide some things that happened this Friday. Because, as I set myself up here, hold on. Alright, I'm ready. So, I can play this music. We have tag team tournaments here sometimes to really determine who's going on to AV Mania. And I think it's time we start another one. We've had one for the ladies, we've had one for the gentlemen. We've had several in the past. Tonight, we start picking for another tag team tournament. Which side? Both sides. It is a 12-team tournament. 12 teams will be fighting to go to AV Mania. 6 to fight for Beto and Ningguang's tag team championships. The others for Sub-Zero and Scorpions. Every team will have at least 2 matches. At least. Keep that in mind. You win, you get 2 points. You draw, you get 1 point apiece because there's a 20-minute time limit on standard tag team matches. We'll get to it. Because it's not just a tag team tournament. Any team can fight anybody. How do we choose? I'm glad you asked. Because it's time to do our first choosing. Oh, do you hear that? Oh, I bet you're wondering. It's not just a tag team tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tag Team Turmoil. For the first time in the AWE, any team can fight anybody. Men, ladies, and this board is how we decide. It's Tag Team Turmoil, baby! We spin the wheel, we stop the buzzer, and we see which tag teams are selected. As you can see, there's a couple of mystery tag teams in here as well. 4 teams are not revealed. But look at all this. You can also, we'll spin at its own to keep things fresh. We will spin to start. 2 teams will be selected, but hey, in those spins, if like Hell in a Cell comes up, it won't be a standard tag team match anymore. So let's just, for example, start this bad boy because we have our first 2 matches of this Tag Team Turmoil tournament happening. Well, let's take our first spin. Who will be in the first match this Friday? It will be the Scheme Team versus Mystery Team number 4. So, one of our 4 mystery teams will be, this is a standard tag team match actually, so they got a standard one. It will be this Friday, Scheme Team versus Mystery Team 4. And our, pardon me, our other tag team match, what we got? It is, well, it can't be the Scheme Team again, so we're gonna run it back. I should have removed them from the board. I had the ability to do that. It will be an Extreme Rules match between I click spin twice. I can't be Mystery Team number 4. Y'all, I love Mystery Team number 4, apparently. It is Pi and I'll Hate Them in Extreme Rules versus well, it can't be the Scheme Team again. Yeah, I love picking me the Scheme Team, not for nothing. Versus the Ed Boys. Well, alright. And then we have Pi Hatham versus the Ed Boys. Very nice, very evil, and this is Extreme Rules. Those 2 matches will take place this Friday. Give me the fantastic music again. This is AWE Tag Team Turmoil. This is the start of our brand new tournament. Any team can fight any team. And who's Mystery Team number 4? You'll find out this Friday. I can tell you that will be a mixed match. We will have gentlemen versus the ladies. Mystery Team number 4 is a set of gals. So be prepared. We're gonna spin this thing this Friday as well to see what happens on Rebellion the next Sunday. I do want to point out, you can't see my mouse, but in the middle section of the right hand of the board, there is a Rebellion Tag Turmoil that pops up sometimes. If that is hit, we will have 5 matches on a full Rebellion. It can only hit once during this Tag Team Turmoil wheel set. If that hits, we will have 5 matches, all tag team style, set up by this this thing. Of course, if you win a match, you will go on. You could technically earn 10 points in that night if you go crazy. I don't know if any of these teams could win that many matches in one night, but we're gonna find out. Bring me back over. I can't wait to use this thing some more. It's gonna be great. Tag Team Turmoil, get ready for it, baby. Give me my stars. And get ready to end this thing. Where's my Rebellion music? Excellent. I'm very happy. That is how we will decide which teams go up against which teams. We will do it live this Friday for our match for next week. You'll see it play out. That being said, once you've had your 2 matches, you will be lessened from the wheel. I will leave it at that. That being said, until next time, I'm taking off. Toodaloo Flight Crew, as always, thank you for watching, and get ready for Tag Team Turmoil on the road to AV Mania.